hats off to South Alabama. Certainly thought Coach had his team prepared to play. They played really hard in the game, created some issues for us. Wasn't easy. I thought our team really responded well in the second half. You know, we made plays at critical times. I thought we got stops at critical times. But certainly great road win against a Western Division opponent. And, you know, third win in November, and we got a couple more to go here. So excited about opportunity in front of us here with Troy coming back to play at home. We all know about Troy's offense and their defensive improvement. You know, they're a very talented team that has gotten better each week, and hats off to Coach Lindsey for the progress that they've made. So we're in the middle of grinding it out here, and all the Troy started working yesterday on it, and looking forward to trying to finish strong here.
All right, thank you, Coach. Our first questions come from Whitney Hayworth. Whitney, please go ahead.
Good morning, Coach. How are you?
Outstanding, Whit. How about you?
I'm doing great this morning. Obviously, you know, you touched on it. South Alabama really tested you guys, and your team responded in the second half. What was specifically your message at the half, and how did you see them respond?
Well, I think, you know, I think that we kind of went into the game feeling that South Alabama had lots of players that could create matchup issues for us, whether it was the defensive front, the corners, the skill players on offense that they have. I think they've got terrific runners. And you know, they're a lot better team, I think, than their record indicates. And certainly they were motivated and played really hard and executed better against us than maybe they have against other teams. You know, we did have to settle for some field goals in the game. You know, I think that was a big area of the game that maybe got overlooked. We had to settle for 3 field goals left, 12 points on the board, and they got touchdowns in the red zone. You know, we didn't play as good on defense as maybe we have been playing. You know, we didn't play fundamental defense. We didn't strike blockers. We weren't decisive in our run fits, and certainly missed more tackles than we have in the past. So that's what we talked about, the technical things. You know, we had to make some adjustments relative to how we were playing on defense. We got to get touchdowns in the red zone on offense. We were able to create some explosive plays in the kicking game, got a big punt return, got a big kick return, which was huge in flipping the field. I thought we covered kicks well. You know, we talked about the things that we always talk about, and ultimately it comes down to the fundamentals and how well you execute what you have planned each and every week, and last week was no different.
And taking a look at Troy, obviously you mentioned how explosive they are on offense. You all didn't get to face Caleb Barker last season because he was out with injury, but plenty of film from this season to watch of him. What have you seen from him specifically that impresses you the most, and how have you seen him mature as the season has gone on?
Well, I think he's gotten healthy. You know, he's got a really good understanding of what they're trying to do. He's got terrific skill players around him. You know, quality players at running back, certainly some elite skill players, big, tall, and long outside. He can get behind you, good 50-50 ball guys, and certainly they play him 4 wides probably about 40% of the game, and they've got some slot players that can create some issues for you from a matchup standpoint. And all these linemen played last year, so it's a veteran group. Quarterback, offensive line, running back, and then you throw these junior college receivers that they signed in there. You know, they've really done a nice job of moving the ball, and their defense has improved and gotten some takeaways, which has been the traditional Troy recipe, you know, going back to even before Chip got there. You know, they've always done a nice job of getting takeaways, and certainly last week was a great example of that.